Hello everyone and welcome to the channel, and it is finally the video you've all been waiting for, and it is most definitely the video I have been waiting for. We have the R6 back from Phil Seaton. It has made some absolute beautiful power, really has, but we've had to change a few little bits to get there. First of all, we did have the full Black Widow exhaust on this, which was decatted. Now, unfortunately, with track regulations, you have to be under 102 decibel, and obviously with a full decat exhaust, it was too loud. And then obviously we've got the racing cams inside the engine, and if we put a baffle inside the exhaust, we were just restricting the power. So it was kind of a bit of a struggle, but we have had to change the exhaust. So we've gone for a full LesTech titanium exhaust system, and then Phil Seaton has put his own sort of black box silencer on this, which is obviously packed full. So we're now underneath the track limits, and we are running 130 wheel horsepower, which I'm really excited. That's going to be, you know, a lot of fun on track. All I need to do now is wrap the tank black, and that is because I've got my own sticker kit and it's black and red, but we don't want little bits of blue showing through the tank and on a couple of the sort of like smaller little pieces of the fairings. So let me crack on with that, and while I do that, let me show you the journey I've been on, because it has been a very long journey, a very tiring journey, an expensive one, but mostly I suppose it's a learning curve. So yeah, roll the video. Hello everyone and welcome to the channel, and as you can see, I've done it again. I've been back to CoPart for another project bike. Well, not much of a mechanic, but I do know that is a very important part of the engine. The engine is now free. We can see where that rod has blew out the bottom of the engine, and it has just caused chaos inside of it. That piston, there's nothing left of it. There is no chance we can rebuild this engine. We can barely salvage any parts from it, so we're gonna have to go out and get a second-hand engine, which gives us enough time to rebuild the bike in the meantime. Lots of upgrade parts to make this feel like a real race bike, including full Jet Prime switchgear. And of course, only I would buy a dodgy second-hand engine which would need a full rebuild. I probably should stay away from motorbikes. A lovely set of Samco performance hoses. And of course, the funnest part, working out how a wiring harness goes back inside a bike with 5,000 plugs that you haven't a clue where they need to go. And whilst I was working that out, I got a massive parts order from Tom at Motorcycle Race Parts, including quick shifter and auto blipper kit, new front and rear sprockets and a chain, plenty of spider parts including rear sets, brake lever guard, captive wheel spacer, and lots of other goodies to turn this into an ultimate track bike. With most of the bike now rebuilt, it was time to put the tank back on and, well, see what would happen. There is no denying, I was super happy that this bike fired up pretty much first time without any problems. It actually felt like I could see the light at the end of the tunnel, but deep down inside and in the back of my mind, I knew I was a long way from turning this into the ultimate track bike that I'd been dreaming of this whole time. And with that, I started to doubt myself about a few things. I'd spent so much money, time and effort on this bike. I started to ask myself, was any of this really even worth it? And just like that, Project DGM-1 is pretty much complete. Honestly, this bike has come out so much better than I was ever dreaming or expecting it to. Just super happy with it. Let's actually get a cold start for you guys. Honestly, I don't know what it is with camera audio, but they never seem to do motorcycle exhausts any form of justice. They always seem to just dial it down a little bit and make it sound different somehow. But let me tell you, this thing sounds incredible. And when it is going down a straight, it sounds the absolute nuts. It's still a fully decatted titanium exhaust from LesTech, but with the Phil Seaton silencer on the back there to give it all the performance we need and also keep it under the track decibels. And with that, I loaded the bike up, headed down to Brands Hatch, but the British weather had other plans for me. It hammered it down the whole way to the track, so yeah, it wasn't a good start to the day. Got set up, first session, it was no good. It was soaking wet out on the track, so we didn't bother pushing anything. Second session, it had actually dried up quite a lot, so there was a dry line. It was the only time that we actually opened the bike up and kind of got a decent lap in, so let me add the footage there for you. And I picked up a set of tyre warmers from Motorcycle Race Parts, so thank you very much, Tom, for sending them out.
Wow, what an absolute game changer these are. These heat the tyres up lovely. So on your outlap, you can actually push and have really good sort of faith and confidence that your tyres are already hot instead of waiting that 2 to 3 laps and be worried that the bike might wash out. So yeah, super happy with these.
And after that session, it just carried on hammering it down. So I decided to call it a day because I did not want to rebuild this bike for the second time. So I hope you enjoyed the lap. I mean, it's clear I will not be making it into BSP next season, but it gives me a nice little benchmark for next time I go there to see if I can beat that or improve any more. We do still have a few more track days lined up. The next round is going to be at Snetterton. I've actually never gone around the track there, so I'm really looking forward to it. And yeah, just looking forward to getting this bike back out. So I will definitely have a lot more content, more than one lap for you guys to watch. So guys, thanks for watching. If you have enjoyed it, please, please, please give me a like. Don't forget to subscribe because like I say, next round is Snetterton on the R6.